Connecting SOLIDWORKS to advanced simulations just got a lot easier with 3DEXPERIENCE Works. Adam has an existing simulation study to validate the crank components of this sewing machine. While a linear static analysis in SOLIDWORKS simulation provides good insight into the structural integrity, Adam needs more capabilities provided by the 3DEXPERIENCE platform to solve for the dynamic response from the inevitable needle break. Some of the sewing machine components are defined with custom materials, and they need to be created in 3DEXPERIENCE. To automate this task, Adam imports his custom SOLIDWORKS material library. This eliminates the need for the time-consuming and error-prone task of creating materials manually. In these new material objects, the SOLIDWORKS simulation material properties are maintained and converted to Abaqus multiphysics properties. These are leveraged to solve for additional real-world phenomena. For the case of the needle break, Adam only needs to add damage properties. Back in SOLIDWORKS, Adam has access to the centralized 3DEXPERIENCE material library, so he can ensure he's defining the correct materials. Additionally, when he transfers the simulation study to the platform, the materials, along with the loads and boundary conditions, are automatically mapped to the newly created structural simulation. With this, Adam can easily extend his simulation workflow. Adam builds on top of the simulation by adding a new procedure with an explicit dynamic step, so he can solve for the needle break and the response in the sewing machine crank. To reduce the calculation time and eliminate the need for Adam's computer, he runs the simulation with the included cloud license. The simulation can be monitored from any device with a web browser, so Adam can easily track the convergence and see when the results are available. While viewing the results, Adam identifies an opportunity to optimize the shape and mass of the needle bar link. He defines the SOLIDWORKS dimensions of interest as parameters and selects them in the new parametric design study in 3DEXPERIENCE. With goals of minimizing mass and stress, the best design alternative is identified for him. With a couple clicks, he generates the alternative design so he can perform additional analyses and update the SOLIDWORKS assembly with the optimal part model. To evaluate how long the link will last, Adam creates a durability analysis case and defines the fatigue loading. The results identify where and when the link will fail first. But how can he increase the life without changing the geometry? He modifies the surface finish in the weak areas only, which minimizes the amount of manufacturing necessary to create a long-lasting part. All of Adam's work is managed and automatically backed up on 3DEXPERIENCE. Furthermore, he doesn't need to spend time creating reports of his simulations. Since all the data is on the platform, the details can be easily viewed in 3D in a web browser. Comments, notes, and changes can be shared with other stakeholders in the same cloud-based environment, streamlining communication throughout the organization. And this rapid product development and validation doesn't stop at structural analyses. Take on fluids, plastics, electromagnetics, and motion studies as well. How will you expand your horizons with advanced simulation and 3DEXPERIENCE Works?